Hey, welcome to Well, That Didn't Work. This is our YouTube channel, and we wanted to just shoot a quick video to let you guys know what's going on in the month of November, and to thank you for listening and watching and being a part of the things that we're creating. We love having the opportunity to do this. We play games anyway. We've been playing for a while together, and it's just really cool that people are interested enough to listen to us play them. That's just really awesome for us. So, Mike, so with me, I've got Mike and Jason. You probably know them if you've watched much, and if not, Mike, tell us like a 30-second blurb about your gaming experience, and then fill us in on how we're doing. How's YouTube going?
Well, so gaming experience wise, used to play a lot back in high school, but it's been 20, 25 years, and I kind of came back to the table thanks to some podcasts and some groups that I had followed online. And happened to run into Percy and this group over at one of our local game stores, and I guess you can say the rest is history. We're just having fun,
Yeah.
being a bunch of, I'll just say it, a bunch of goobers at a table at this point. So, sorry. Now that we've knocked a few things over,
We almost knocked over a big time energy drink.
and it would have been great because that would have been really close to
And
the sound equipment.
it was gonna be knocked over onto the soundboard. That would
So,
have been really horrible.
So at this point, I'll just give you, I kind of do most of the video stuff. So at this point, we've got 13 subscribers, and we've only been pushing content for about a month out online, maybe just a hair over. But with that, we've had over 1,700 minutes of people watching the videos, and to me, I like having the subscribers, and I'd love to have more subscribers. But to be quite honest, that 1,700 minutes is really what I think is kind of a telling sign. Is people are enjoying the content, even though we had some technical difficulties with our earlier
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, we did. Even some of the later stuff.
Just keep watching; you'll figure it
Yes.
out.
Oh, yes.
So with that, we've had 331 views of our videos, and there's I think maybe 15 or 16 videos posted at this point.
Yeah.
With that, we've got 63 unique people watching the videos. So out of 63 people, that is what has driven 1,700 minutes. So the people that have watched it seem to really enjoy it.
Yeah,
So
they're still watching.
maybe
And-
maybe that tells you something if you just happen to stumble across this. As far as the likes are concerned, our videos have been liked 67 times. We're like with most videos on YouTube, a lot of people aren't clicking the button or hitting the bell, and we're going to tell you like everybody else, click the button, hit the bell.
yeah.
So
please click the button.
we
We want to eat.
it has nothing to do with eating. We're all getting fed. We're a bunch of fat guys in a room. Anyway, but no, this those types of things actually drive us up to the search engines. If you like our content, then do that, because it's actually going to optimize that engine, and it's going to bring us up to the forefront to other people to actually see it. People that may not have necessarily been looking originally, but you know what? Getting people out, getting them to a table, just like me coming back to a table, it's been a lot more fun the second time around. So
Yeah. So, Jason, I wanted to ask you specifically, kind of as probably the person who consumes the most YouTube-related gaming media. Like, you've been watching guys like Team Four Star for a long time. Definitely, you've done more than I have in that avenue. What's it like being now a minor, extremely minor, but minor YouTube personality?
Uh, I mean, I've been telling my friends, and they seem to enjoy it. I have no problem doing it. I'm not that sort of guy. I'm a consumer. I'm not normally. I don't like putting myself out there.
Sure.
But I enjoy gaming, and I enjoy gaming with friends. And when Percy invited me to this, I was like, sure. What are we gonna do with it? And when he told me what we were gonna do with it, I was like, okay. I mean, I think that was pretty much my exact response.
Yeah, I think it was over Facebook, so I didn't get the tone, but
yeah, no.
but Jason, if you didn't show up, who was I going to pick on?
exactly.
Well, clearly you've been picked on the most.
No,
By
no.
the dice.
By the DM
By
and
the
the
dice.
dice. Let's just go with that.
True enough.
There's a version of being picked on, and then there's a version of being messed with.
That's true. So that's awesome. So we've been so glad to have you and I've really had fun, getting to just invite my friends over and play games. But just a quick update as well. If you like to listen, like we want people to watch YouTube, yes, but we also do this as a podcast, and that number is only a partial number of what we've been doing. What Mike shared a minute ago is great. We also have 211 unique downloads of the podcast through iTunes and Spotify and all kinds of other like minor podcasting hosts and all kinds of people downloading. I think when we did our Legend of the Five Rings this past month, that first episode was downloaded. It's our second most downloaded podcast, which is awesome. I think it's up to like just that one episode, like 25 times, which is fantastic. And so people are really enjoying what we're doing, and we're enjoying making it. So as we're making this stuff, we want to be able to upgrade our sound equipment, our video equipment. Like, we want to put great content together. If you like the stories, if you've been watching, if you're part of the 7,000, probably if you put the podcast together with the YouTube, over 2,000, probably close to 3,000 minutes of content that's been consumed. If you really like the stuff that we're putting out, we want to invite you to support us via Patreon. And we've got a couple of really easy ways you can do that. We've got a $2 subscription. It's cake. I mean, that's 2 drinks at any like fast food restaurant. And it's just $2 a month. It's super easy, and you get to listen to all of our after parties, which are these miniature shows that is the entire group that just played a game talking about the game we just played, and just kind of asking questions and talking through some of the concerns we may have, or questions that I have for the players, like how are their characters interacting, or questions the players have for me. What's going on in this game world, and how much can you tell us? So that's really easy and really cool. The $5 mark is also pretty easy to get a hold of. Like, that's the size of a large Starbucks drink. And if you subscribe at that rate, you get like our bonus content. We have character build-offs, and we'll include game master tips and all kinds of other stuff that's just bonus episodes that will be like 20 to 30 minutes long at a time that we'll post there. And only the people that are donating to us at $5 a month get that content. And finally, our third one is $15 a month, and that's like the storyteller's mark. Basically, anybody who's subscribed to our Patreon at $15 a month, I send a survey out to you at the end of the month with, like, without any spoilers, here's what's going on in our game sessions. What do you think our players should run into? What do you think they should do? What are some magic items you think they should encounter? All kinds of like, you get the say, and I'm not going to edit anything anybody says. If you say it and you're paying that money, it's going to happen in our game in the next, I promise, in the next 2 months after you submit that survey. So you get a lot of say in what we're going to be encountering, and I'm excited to get people to start doing that one, because A, it makes me have to not work as hard to come up with stuff to hurt these guys with, but also it's just really cool to hear, like, yeah, I have this giant poisonous sword of super spikes, and little Joanne submitted it through the survey. She submits $15 a month, and if you want to harm these guys with a super trap of doom and destruction, you can too. So please, like, we're not begging for money. We just want to upgrade our stuff. We want to produce the greatest content we possibly can for the people that like staring at our ugly mugs and listening to our weird voices. And that's really it. That's what it comes down to.
And at the end of the day, if you too want to screw over Udell, by all means, donate.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much.
No, it really doesn't.
He takes it in the can pretty regular. But that's what we wanted to say to you guys. We just wanted to give a quick update on what's going on, how we're doing as a group. We're not planning to slow down. We have an episode of Star Wars for every Friday this month. We have 2 episodes of D&D coming out, and on November 12th, not 11th. November 12th, we have an episode called Fallout Paranoia, where we got with another podcast called the West Virginia, or the Vault Boys of West Virginia. One of their casters came to us through Skype, and we shot this really ridiculous and fun game of Fallout using the Paranoia game system as the background. It was a total blast, and I can't wait for that to come out. And that's like on the tiptoes of Fallout 76 releasing. So if you know anybody that's going to love that game, because I'm going to love that game, tell them to listen to or watch that episode. It's seriously a hoot and a half. It's 2.5 hours of You'll just have to watch. I don't want to spoil anything. It's so much fun.
And this will be on the tail of one of the most, if you want to say it, the most powerful Star Wars sessions that we've had. Should be releasing in that same time frame.
Yeah. So we'll Star Wars wise, yeah, I think that's a good sneak peek to give. We're at the beginning of November right now. This Friday, we're wrapping up Udell's tragic bounty hunting accident. And the next week, we're giving a sneak peek into one of those bonus content episodes called The Level Up, where you'll get to see our Star Wars characters' spend experience, and Udell gets crapped on once again. And it's becoming like a secret joke. What are those called? Inside joke. That's what it is. Inside joke that we all get to share with you because you're also witnessing Udell getting crapped on at every corner he turns.
Yeah, it's really not Percy doing it. It's just
No,
the
it's
dice.
the dice.
It's really the dice.
I just set up the scenario and the dice speak to us.
Told you, I love crit fails. We're good.
It's great. So, man, check those out. And then right after those, so before December even hits, you're going to hear two of the most intense and dramatic episodes of a podcast I think I've ever listened. Like, so much happens that is so heavy and weighty in episodes 8 and 9 of Star Wars. It's just so fun. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Keep watching our YouTube. Share the videos. Like the videos. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. We really enjoy each person that participates in our content, and we want to see more people. We really enjoy it. We hope you do too. But for now, happy November. We'll see you guys next month.
Later, guys.
Have a good one.